Hola marranos, ¿qué tal? Estamos aquí otra vez en mi canal, La Puerta 97. Yo soy Maito y vamos a jugar a GREEDFALL. Pues como de costumbre, para variar, no sé absolutamente nada de este juego, así que lo vamos a ir descubriendo todo junticos. Partida nueva. Como no es que yo sea el más pro del mundo, vamos a jugar normal, porque difícil es muy difícil y extremo pues te toca en el sobaco seguramente. Así que vamos a darle a normal. Y vemos algo que es insólito en estos casos, que es que un juego cargue, tío. ¡Ya! ¡Qué guapo, tío! Así que nada, esperemos que no tarde mucho la carga. Y ahora...
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Hold the pose. Pues al parecer tiene creación de personajes y a mí esto es una cosa que, para que te voy a engañar, como que me da igual. Así que lo voy a dejar así tal y como está y así no tardamos tanto. Pues te deja elegir clase, que es guerrera. Este perfil está orientado al combate cuerpo a cuerpo, habilidad inicial, armas pesadas de una mano, armas blancas de una mano y armas de fuego, atributos recomendados, fuerza y constitución, talento recomendado, artesanía y vigor. Técnica, te deja, este perfil está orientado a controlar el campo de batalla, habilidad inicial, trampa elemental, armas de fuego y armas blancas de una mano, atributo, precisión, agilidad, talento recomendado, ciencia y fuerza, cerradura y mágica, que suele ser el que más me gusta a mí. Este perfil está orientado a hacer uso de hechizos ofensivos desde la distancia. Digo el que más me gusta a mí porque me gusta, cuando juego a juegos de rol y eso, pues me gusta elegirme un mago. Habilidades iniciales, anillo de magia divina, éxtasis y armas pesadas de una mano. Atributos recomendados sería poder mental y voluntad. Y talentos recomendados, ciencia e intuición. Talentos recomendados, ciencia e intuición. Venga, vamos a darle a este. Siguiente fase. Pues como hemos elegido ese, nos deja fuerza, constitución, precisión, agilidad, poder mental, que sería aumentar el poder de todos los hechizos, atributos necesarios para aportar los mejores anillos. Y voluntad nivel 1, aumenta los puntos de mana máximo y la duración de los hechizos, atributos necesarios para aportar mejores amuletos y colgantes. Es decir, que tengo que subir uno de estos dos. Creo que hacer más daño puede que venga mejor. Así que vamos a darle a este. Y el carisma, pues ciencia, te permite fabricar pociones sencillas, te permite destruir los muros débiles con la ayuda de viales explosivos. Esto será artesanía, esto será vigor, become, intuición. Creo que los lugares de recolecta son más fáciles de ver, aumenta ligeramente el número de ingredientes y objetos que se obtienen a recolectar y sacar botines y desbloquear opciones de diálogo con entonces este. Y el nivel 2 dice aumenta radio de descubrimiento del mapa. Ah, vale, pero este no está abierto. Pero creo que te deja poner, ¿sabes? Como que... Porque si solo son 3 puntos, creo que es prácticamente para que hagamos casi los árboles de habilidad, porque tampoco es tan grande. Por no decir que es una mierda, solo tiene 3 puntos. Venga, comenzamos la partida. ¿Quieres crear este personaje? Sí.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Ah, pues guay. Vamos a mirar un poquito los controles. Opciones, controles de juego. Ah, vale. Yo llevo mando. Y la sensibilidad de la cámara, vale. Ok. Vamos a dejar ahí. Eje, vibración. Juego. Dificultad normal. Ah, vale, que se puede cambiar. Qué guay. Subtítulo, interfaz, vale. Pues me parece perfecto el audio y el vídeo. Eso lo vamos a dejar tal y como está. Que la sensibilidad de la cámara, pues me gustaría que fuera un poquito... Pero bueno, está bien, ¿no? Sí... Vale, tengo que ir allí.
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings.
Si creéis que hay algún cambio que pueda hacer o algo, pues me lo vais comentando, me dejáis comentarios abajo, me dejáis like, os suscribís, le dais a la campanita. Y así os iré avisando de todos los nuevos vídeos y juegazos que voy subiendo. Y así veis cómo soy una máquina jugando los juegos.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Ok. Ataca 3 veces. 1, 2 y 3. Toma. Eso sí esquiva, ¿eh? Hostia, pepinazo. Uf. Demuestra a Kurt que sabes pelear. Tenemos impacto, proyectil de las sombras, impacto de la sombra. Uf. Uf. Para asignar una poción, pulsa LB. Y dice, la pausa táctica LB pausará el juego, lo que permitirá elegir tu próxima acción con tranquilidad. Podrás acceder a tu hechizo, habilidades y pociones, usarlo directamente o asignarle un atajo. Si las usas durante el combate, también podrás descubrir información sobre los enemigos a tu alrededor. Éxtasis. Información. Inmoviliza por completo al enemigo mientras dure el efecto. El efecto se anula si el enemigo recibe daño. Útil para neutralizar temporalmente un oponente fuerte y ganar tiempo para eliminar a los demás. Ah, perfecto. Ok. Le damos a usar. Vale, es que tengo que darle a asignar, no a usar. Aquí. Ya está asignado. Lo ha asignado abajo. Luz. Información. Útil para iluminar lugares oscuros. Vale. Asignar. Arriba. Y pociones. Asignar. Izquierda. Tampoco, yo creo que... Oh, eso ha sido lo de antes que le he dado a usar en vez de... ¿Por qué no le das, tío? ¿Qué venado estás hecho? Que me tengo que curar sí o sí, ¿no? Ahora sí les quieres pegar, ¿no? Es que... Hostia, pepinazo, tío. Vale.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Lo básico otra vez, paso, tío, paso.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
No, hombre, hemos estado feliz que
On the
está que venga
contrary,
contigo,
I'm
hombre.
thrilled
Claro,
that both
cuantos
you
más
and
mejor, más
Cedric City
divertido.
are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then.
Cerca del
We'll put
puerto
it
en
on
los
our list of
arrabales.
visits.
¿Vale?
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
A ver que no encontremos por aquí. Vamos por aquí. Barrio del Brocado. Barrio del Brocado. Anda. Saquear, sombrero de bandido, moneda de oro. Saquear. Hacha, no sé qué, hacha de abordaje vieja. Saquear, moneda de oro, trampa de daño mágico. Jaja. Saqueo, saqueo. Pues menos mal que un tío de la aristocracia se dedica a saquear a los bandidos. Poción de maná de monedas de oro. Le damos aquí, ¿no? Y nos enseña el inventario. En la cabeza vemos que podemos coger este sombrero, que es mejor. ¿Este ya lo tenía o qué? Jugón. Manos. Ah, me dan artesanía más uno. Ok, bien. Botas con talón de plomo. Esto me da artesanía más uno. Nada, nada, nada. Bueno, tiene regeneración de mana. Intuición más uno. Anillo nocivo. No, nocivo no, novicio. Hacha de abordaje. El estoque del alquimista no puedo usar. Arma de fuego. Requisito, arma de fuego. No puedo. No puedo. Y aquí pues... Este... Equipo de armas B. 80 años físicos, 108. Ah, venga, esta. Uy. Un regalo que hizo tu madre cuando te despediste. Ah, pues ya está. Ya estamos elegantes y guapos para la ocasión. Pues vamos a correr. Good evening. A ver, allí hay un cofrecillo. Saqueo, saqueo. Espino. Por allí se puede ir. Ahí viene el colega. Poción de maná mayor. Hongo yesquero, Un tío ahí tirado.
To my help, and death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away.
Cambio de arma. Toma, 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 toma. Cambio de arma. Bola, toma. Bola, toma. Saqueamos moneda, munición. Munición, a ver si consigo la habilidad armas de fuego. Me están dando bastante munición. Y me puedo poner un arma. Pongo espino, no sé qué. Saqueo, moneda de oro. Por aquí. Moneda de oro, munición, esencia de bestia, botas vías flexibles que me da para un meme. Y esto, arma blanca de una mano, que no lo puedo hacer. Tendré que venderlo. Véndelo todo, vende tu alma al demonio. Espérate que la puerta está para allá y me estoy yendo ya de madre. Que ahí tenemos una puerta. Oh.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Preguntar sobre...
Could you tell me anything about Ptolemy?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Ptolemy are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How's Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May
Excellency.
the light guide you, Desade.
Pues muy bien, amigos. Vámonos de party. De party hard.
The merchant is there.
Ahí está el mercader, ¿qué mercader, tío? Ajá.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Karim, amenazar con la cárcel y yo qué sé, este está en verde, intuición, ofrecer un soborno. Yo creo que este es el mejor.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight of your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title.
Ah, pues mira.
Bravo! The
Reputación más
quartermaster must
uno,
be
informe del
expecting us.
contramaestre de cuartel. Uy, guay. Pues ya hemos hecho algo bien. Ya hemos hecho algo bien. Esta no se puede abrir. Esto... no sé, está tapado, un montón de muertos ahí. Esto se puede hackear. Moneda, antídoto, trampa, munición. Barrio del puerto. Ha descubierto almacenes de los nautas. Resina de pino y espino. Zona controlada por otras fracciones. Esta zona la controla una fracción distinta a la tuya. Hay algunos lugares a los que tienes prohibido entrar. Un atuendo torso de la facción te permitirá engañar a los guardias. También puedes intentar entrar haciendo uso de sigilo, pero si te descubren algún guardia, se soluciona la respuesta violenta y tu reproducción condiciona. Vale, pues entonces mejor que no. Vamos a empezar por otro lado, ¿no? Vamos a registrar otro sitio. Oh, mira. Zasca. Moneda de oro y munición.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Vale. Sobre Grumete, preguntar sobre los nautas. A preguntarle mejor la ausencia de
You haven't
constante.
heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Y ahora sobre Grumete.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Bah, como seguramente tendré que volver a hablar con él.
Be back soon, Captain.
No se hace tan pesado tanto charlar aquí. Charlar más esto de una vez. Vale, allí también, a ver. Resina de sangre de dragón, borraja. Moneda, trampa, munición, obsidiana. Bueno, habla con el
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Laura. I need to be going.
Pues ya sabemos más cositas. Y por aquí había algo también. Por aquí, por aquí, por aquí.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Encuentra e interroga testigos.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it.
Allí hay algo.
We need to lift the veil on this.
Saqueo, saqueo, saqueo. Monedas. Gabán de marino. Adquirir. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. Unas botas. Y esto... Ah, lo de la facción. Vale, vale. Esto me deja gabán de marino. Además que es mejor. Tiene probabilidad de botín. Y esto tiene... Vale, la facción es... Vale, el botín me da igual. Allí había algo, allí, pero aquello era el capitán, o sea, capitán mi capitán. Una trampa, munición, rusera, no sé qué. ¿Esto qué es? Usar medidas de trabajo. Ahora mismo creo que no me hace falta para nada la mesa de trabajo. Esto es abrir. Eso es. ¿Esto qué es? Recoger. Pues vaya, 7 monedacas. En GREEDFALL las misiones se suelen poder completar en varias formas diferentes. Desardet dispone de numerosos recursos: la astucia, la persuasión, la intuición, la corrupción y la fábrica de objetos en el taller. Son algunos de los medios posibles para cumplir tu objetivo. Para mejorar en dicho ámbito, invierte puntos en el árbol de talento correspondiente o lleva equipo que otorga bonificaciones. Las amenazas y el combate también son opciones válidas cuando los adversarios no se muestran receptivos a tus talentos. Pues guay, más cositas para mí. Podemos bajar, pues voy a bajar. Ja, ja, ja. Andaba. Pues esto es un ladronzuelo. Ya no hay más nada.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm
Constantine.
looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Uf. Pagar no good, Puma. Vamos a intentar arreglarlo.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Hablar sobre los posibles testigos.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Vale, paso a preguntarle eso, así que nos vamos a
I
marchar.
need to be off.
Que
Farewell.
llevo aquí lo más grande charlando con la gente. Yo quiero acción. Acción.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
Much to my regret, I know nothing else. Good luck
What?
finding the boy.
Aquello, esto será lo que se ha roto, ¿no?
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable.
Según he visto antes necesito 4... A ver, espérate. A ver, espérate. Ay. Ay, ay, hostia, esto no lo sabía yo, que podía mejorar al colega. Da, hostia, el colega, tío, qué chulo ahora. Esto. Es que esto me sube el coste de ataque furioso. Calidad 10. Eso no sé lo que es la barra. Aturdir. Calidad 61. Daño del medute. Bueno, eso me da igual. La que él lleva es mejor. Ajá. Hoy tan bajo encuentra el contrabandista. Tras. Informa de contrabandista que vale. Pues sí que tengo cosas aquí, tío. Encuentras el telas. Ah, mira. Ajá. A ver, espérate, aquí falla algo. Regalo de madre. ¿Y las misiones dónde son, tío? Ah, vale, ahí está. Repara los daños causados por Constantine. Contratos. Ah, vale, lo pone allí. Repara los daños, tacos metálicos 4. Cool.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Vamos a vender algo. Vamos a vender martillo de caca. Vamos a vender martillo. Podría vender esto. Toma ya. Vamos, sombrero de bandido. Sombrero de bandido. Atuendo de viaje. Guante robusto. Botas cómodas. Pues ya está. Ay, yo quiero comprar más. Ah, mira, puedo comprar armas. Pero vale, ahora mismo no creo. ¿Qué me falta? Pues mi magia y mi poder. Mira, puedo comprar anillos, tío, anillo de vicario. Uf, 189, juego. Han pagado un poco, ¿no? Tacos metálicos. Eso que es como para la misión, ¿no? Vale. Mineral de calidad obtenido de presidente. Vale, yo voy a ver aquí. Ok.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Y ahora aquí.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Pues otra misión. Que no se diga que no hacemos nada. Aquí parece que hay algo para ataque. Cuero, mineral de hierro en bruto y espino. Y ahora... Tarirori, tariroriroririro. Tarirori, tariroriroririro. La artesanía te permite mejorar arma y armadura. La ciencia te permite crear pociones y trampas. Necesitas conocimiento para poder usar el taller para obtenerlo. Invierte puntos de talento deseado. Utiliza ciertas piezas de equipo. Compañeros que te otorgan una bonificación. Cada punto de talento desbloqueado forma de una. Además necesitarás ingredientes que se pueden comprar o encontrar mientras exploras. Vale. Oh yeah. Pues ya tenemos eso averiguado. Que es para arreglarle la mesa al feo este. Ya nos hemos ahorrado unas moneditas.
Sire, I'm sorry, I'm afraid...
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
El grumetillo, tío.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up.
Es
We've
que
not
eso no me
seen
interesa.
Melicor,
Ahí
and
con la
the
guerra de la
epidemic
gallina.
still rages. Now that
Eso me
we
da
have
igual, yo quiero el grumetillo, tío. Ahí está, da igual.
I need to be off.
Bueno, ya nos ha dado algo de info, que es lo interesante. Y whip, y whip, y whip. Pues. ¿Esto qué es, tío?
Will give you faith in existence.
Esto no es nada.
Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous.
Plaza de los Príncipes. Oh, aquí se puede saquear. Moneda de oro. Oh, allí se puede saquear también. ¡Yujú! Moneda, trampa, munición y borraja. Vamos a ir a esa puerta a ver si la encuentro. Oh, y se puede saquear también.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Monedas y munición. Ah, mira, ahí está la puerta. Está preparando droga.
Your Excellency, Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Preguntar sobre la alianza del puente de relación con
And what of
Telem.
your war with Teleme?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiefredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Teleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent.
It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Vale. Pues nos marchamos
I
ya.
need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Bueno, muchachos y muchachas, compañeros, compañeres y amigos y amigas y amigues, pues hasta aquí el gameplay o el vídeo, como queráis llamarlo. Así que si os ha gustado, darle a me gusta, compartir, pasarlo a los colegas, primos, vecinos, amigos, familia, a quien queráis. Darle a like, comentáis, suscribiros, campanita, todo lo que se hace en YouTube y muchas más cosas divertidas que se pueden hacer. Y os agradezco todo vuestro apoyo siempre. Y espero veros en el próximo vídeo. ¡Hasta luego!